Greetings, ladies and gentle players. It is February 28th. Of course it is. Friday, and that means it's another wonderful day for basics. I assure you. So I'm over here on Fox, and if everything's gone well, we've been looking at some Dawn basic games recently, so we're going to switch things up a little bit and check out some 5Q basics. Don't want to forget some of the Qs. Not gonna lie, I really enjoy doing the load-on basics. I think probably it's one of... Okay, so oddly enough, the load-on basics and the DDQs, I think, are probably like my favorite basic series to do. Because you've got like one extreme and then like a little bit of pressure from the other. It's kind of nice. I like that a lot. But today we're going somewhere right in the middle for some 5Q. We're going to play probably 2 games, maybe even 3. These players are fast, let me tell you. Only thing we have to try to get over is, of course, getting a game with someone when you're 9-0. Because anyone I challenge knows full well I'm not really 5Q. Alright, so I've got a game over here. I'm going to open up with a 4-4 point and maybe a 3-4. I'm thinking is kind of where I'm inclined to. He's not going to play. Oh, he is going to play a move. Ooh, 3-4 facing me. Alrighty then, I'm going to do a 3-4 facing myself and probably set to approach here. Confirmed, because this is the widest part of the board. So, bish bash bosh, we got that on in. I like the attachment here as being a particularly easy to handle, so I'm playing that as basics, kind of keeping these two groups separated. Now, if I attach here, the game ends really quick. So I'm just going to jump out instead and hope he corrects as well. That's my hope. Otherwise, okay, so he did not do that, therefore we will go ahead and surround him. Because Go is also called the surrounding game. I have not said that, and I don't even know how long. But it's true. Go is called the surrounding game. Problem with being surrounded, even though you are alive, so what could the problem with that possibly be, is you don't have potential there anymore. Potential in the corner is gone. These are his points. That is it. And now we're going to go back, grab an enclosure. Because we're essentially settled. We've surrounded him. Now play away. We got what we needed. His potential is whoop, gone. High probability, I'm going to cut this in mid-game if I get too high of a lead, and then probably go to another game. Tough choice. This side's wider than this one by a couple. Also, we get to approach. So, sure, I'll approach him. Okay. On it. And connect. And then he should approach me. He did not do this thing that I said that he should do. Makes me feel like I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do. Alright, so don't let this connect up to here. So, boom, it's not. He's trying not to be dead right now. Alright, so he failed the not being dead challenge. If I want to kill him, I can. Like, if he plays here, I can play here. He plays here, I play here. And then that's just dead. But he could play here into, like, a push or something. That kind of gets a little complicated. It requires... Here, here, into here. It's dead. Via Co. No, it's not even a Co. Alright, I'm ending this right now. Because his enclosure is not an actual eye, right? So when he plays there, you just go and lightly tap him on the shoulder and be like, you're dead, dude. Don't Hane, because then he can cut. And Co. Something like that. Don't play here, thinking it'd be cute, because then he can play here, and then like maybe there's like things there. Let's go ahead and play here. Double Hane because he can't connect. This guy must be, like, hitting the sauce kind of early, because I know for a fact 5 Qs are better than this. So, I'm not going to show you this anymore. Let's just go to the next game, shall we? I think we shall. Alright, take a look at this game. This was all fine, except here. Usually we either play this one or this one. We do not play here because this just gets really, really bad really, really quickly. This was fine. This was fine. And then I would assume something either over in here or an approach over in here. Because if, like, I defend that, then you just follow it up, right? So it's not really a big problem right now. And then here, sadly, that's just death. This was okay. This push here was not because he can't save both of them, so then those are dead. And then none of that matters because I didn't show that to you in the actual game. So yeah, don't worry about it. Suffice it to say, game ended. Game ended. Let's play again. Alright, got game number 2 against the 5Q. If you'd call this game number 2. Approach, I'm probably going to approach whatever this is. Yep, 3-4. Excellent. So I'm going to approach low. I didn't really want to enclose or build a Chinese or something like that. So I enclosed 3-4 this way. I'd like to be playing this way instead. Excuse me. I'm going to back off this way. Attach into Zonk. Likey Sue. I think this is one of the easiest ways to play here. There are a bunch of different stuff you can play here. You can even play away. But this strikes me as the easiest. They Atari you Atari him back. They take, and then you Atari them. And then everyone turns into a giant question mark. It's like, well, what are you doing? I don't know. What is this doing? I don't know. We're just kind of both settled in the corner. He is hesitating. Move 11, though, so I don't recommend ending the game. Maybe he doesn't anticipate his opponents playing here. Maybe he normally sees the Atari into a connection. I'm not really sure. What do you want to do? That was extraordinarily bad. I will connect. He needs to take my stone. That would be Joseki. And I might even be willing to give him a good result and a local loss for myself, for his efforts. That is a little weird. I'm going to do a little pushy push. And then a little jumpy jump. 2 space, not 1. 1 space jumps get really dumb really quickly, let me tell you. I don't know what we're doing. This is getting dumb really quickly, too. He just gave me, like, this huge honking wall. So you don't want to run on the first line of the board like this. ever? Oh, sir, this is so bad for you, my man. This case, I only have 3 liberties here, so I can't do this one. Otherwise, he can push and then cut through me. And oh my god, it's a YKPCX game! He needs to stop this. I guess he could have done it. No, he couldn't. Yeah, I don't know. How do I help the guy? I'm gonna connect here and let him out because this is getting. Oh my god, this is getting bad. Unfortunately, I can happily connect across the entire board with no worries whatsoever. That is a lot of the influence. I'm even giving him Sente. I'm going to defend the bonk like so. So I went easy on him. Otherwise, he gets into a position where he has to like go back and like fill all these cut points. He can't. So whatever this happens to be just winds up getting killed. Now, that said, this is actually a rant. This is actually a pretty interesting question. When something like this happens to you, what do you have to do? Well, what we have to do is simple. Like right now, right? I need to look at... Oh, right, I can't draw a rectangle. I forgot. I need to get more territory than like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, a corner. I need literally a corner. So I'm going to push him towards my influence. If this is developed, then this is worth more than this. And then mission accomplished. Make sure he can't go in and rob me of all my points. Do not play this move because then this one is also forcing. We're going to back off instead. If he plays here, it's Gote, so he's going to jump out now. And then I'll probably just go for a nice little healthy enclosure. Boom, done. Close enough. Healthy enclosure acquired. And healthy extension from the enclosure acquired. One of the greatest misconceptions about Go, especially for Q players, is the idea that I have a huge wall. I need to have that wall make points. But I don't. The points that wall has given me is I got Sente here, and I got Sente here, and I did that sub 50, right? Well, actually exactly 50. I got 2 moves for free early on in the game. That is tremendously useful. I'm going to go ahead and play here. He'll have to dive in. He plays there. We're going to play this one because it's a classic invasion point. He plays there. I threatened to cut through and kill, which gave us Sente to get the base. Nice and simple. He's connecting underneath me. I'm not going to allow that to happen. I mean, I'm just not going to, so it's not happening. Make sure there's no weird thing here, and then we're fine. Oh, I'll let him connect. There you go, sir. Go ahead and connect. Connecting's fun. Did he get more points from that? Not really. And I refuse to hit score estimator too. I am confident in what I'm saying on a basics level, on principle, the fundamentals. And if I'm right about this on the fundamental level, I don't need to know what the score is. If fundamentally that was all slow, and fundamentally my moves are faster, then meh. So what is the largest area here? I've got the extension there. I could play this one, and then he could play here, and then I play there, and he comes out, and then he kills himself. I don't want to kill anything today, so I'm going to put him in my corner. Essentially, if I block the other way, what would happen here, right, is the following. I would play here. He would play here. I would play here. He would come out. I would put pressure on one group or the other. Let's say I put pressure on this one. And then he goes back and lives. But then did he go back and live here? And if he didn't, will he ever live after that? Tough question, man. Tough question. I'm going to play here. There's this one into this one. Technically a co for life. We're not gonna worry about co's for life. As long as he doesn't connect, now he's just dead if I Hane. We're not gonna worry about that either. I will play here, and now he'll play here and he'll be alive. It's fine. There you go. Sweet. Now I'm gonna slightly poke here, not to kill, just to develop. Later on, maybe we'll get to play a move over in here. Good luck being able to see that, Mark. Maybe over here. This is technically a big move, but I'm more interested in a move like maybe the cap to go on with my middle, my whole middle thing. He has to turn here, otherwise, yeah. Can I get more territory? This is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. It's pretty big. I feel compelled to make a couple of points here. I've got almost completely surrounded, right? So I'll go ahead and do it. Okay. That stone's mine. Thank you. Just like so. Here, here, into here, and then he has to go back and play there, but I'm just going to defend and not do anything weird here. Just going to defend my area. That's all we're doing. The double Hane is fine because the stone's irrelevant. Because I had not to poke through and cut him. And then thus splitting his groups up into 2 different pieces. So, you know, you can have this one. It's whatever. It's whatevs. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one, so it was large. So I have Sente, I grab myself a large point. Grab myself a large point, because it didn't connect up. That is a bad reaction to have. Next large point. Literally playing large moves that I already identified early on in the game. I can play here into here and connect up one way or another. I'll play here instead. Defend my little area here. Because he came out on this side. I don't want him coming out this side and this side. That'd be kind of weird. So I'm going to play there. There we go. I think that's about it, right? I'll go back and play over here now. I'm giving him a lot of points, so that's for sure. That is for sure. A lot more points than he should have, I should say. Defending, just making myself some shape, because he's trying to attack me or something here, so don't want to deal with it. Hane at the head of 2. Hane. He can't Hane back. If he does, I might call him out on it, because at a 5Q level, that's it's just not a good thing to not know. But he's hesitating, so I think he knows not to do it. Excellent. Um. Play something in here? Make some territory? I don't know. When you have Sente over and over and over again, it can be kind of difficult to know what the heck we want to play. Because, I mean, at that point, you could literally just play whatever you want, really. No. 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 Keeping my points up in the top area, which is nice. Reason why I say it's nice is because this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like 12. And remember, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So this, he needs to equal with this, this, and this, which, you know, is not a thing that exists in reality. Therefore, we are ahead. And we are ahead pretty convincingly without having to do any kind of weird, crazy counting. Just taking my stuff. Alright, yeah, he can link up underneath here. That's a free reduction. Costs him nothing. He does have to be careful, though. When he plays here and I connect, it could be Sente. Why do I say that? Why do I say that? Here's why I say that. If I play here and he plays here and I play here and then he plays away, we can play this one, right? And then suddenly there's the throw in because of 7. He can't connect and then he would die. So his reduction there would turn into not 1. Ain't that sneaky? It's pretty sneaky. It's pretty sneaky. Don't try to pretend it's not. Game 3 will be coming up after this. I might change servers. These games are really bloody strange. Keeping connected. I played it like without even contemplating if I wanted to save the 1 stone. Because if I feel let him cut me, then this is like a freaking life and death problem, but it's not right now because it's all connected up. So that's just easier. It's just easier, man. Not being a surrounded life and death problem is a good way to not lose all your games. True story. Whereas him, surrounded, 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 surrounded. This was, if you don't mind my saying, the surrounding game. Okay, so, you played there. Does that work? I play here. He plays here, I play here, he kills me. That right there is why I did not want to be a life and death problem. Absolutely. 100%. But he didn't. He broke. He's breaking stuff, man. There's a book he needs to read, actually. Yeah, he needs to read First Q is what he needs to read. Cause there's like chapter right there. Tells you, slow down, beware of speed. Like, he could have connected up. Instead, his stone's dead. Playing too fast, man. Playing too quickly. Rushing will achieve little. So many Go players break it. Also, funny that I should mention that because I literally just found my copy of First Q again. It was kind of missing in my boxes for a while. But yeah, found it again. Sweet. Oh, that is so bad. That is such a bad move. I won't go to Ko or to just killing him. I think maybe I'm gonna be definitely playing somewhere else. Let's hit up PandaNet 5 keys after this. I think that'll be a good change. One thing that's really good to note about this, like a little subtle lesson here, in my opinion, is where Black's territory came from this game. Like, White, and I'm going to show you why you don't do this in the review, but you can see that White got, like, that wall here. But the territory is not from there. The territory is not from there. He should have played here, by the way. And then we just play, like, either this one into this one. Or sometimes even just this one. And just be like, you know what? I don't care. He can connect up. I don't actually care. Though we'd probably do this one into this one, and then maybe this one into like that one if we were going to do it. But the ladder works for me, so we can't cut. So either way, this is bad. And the reason why this is bad, just so y'all know, is he's now pushing from behind. So how far does he have to push? Like, let's say he stops here and plays away. Okay. Let's go ahead and make this exchange. He doesn't want to die here. So he's gonna... maybe play here. And we'll make this exchange. And then he'll, like, connect. And then he'll... Oh, wait, he won't. Because he just ran out of liberties. So what was the point of that if you can't save it? You know? So maybe it's like, okay, well, I know that's that way, so I'm gonna play... Oops. I'm gonna play here now? But... Doesn't that mean you're literally not alive in the corner? Right? Whoops. Doesn't that mean you are literally not alive up there? It's just... Hodor. Hodor. So bad. We do not want to play this way. We do not want to play this way at all. Okay. So I just played here, and I just let him out and get territory, and then he got the wall, and then that's all fine. Then I played here, and he played there. Now, this we could have obviously been more aggressive on, and in a normal game I wouldn't enclose. I would play here, because he's one move away from being dead. If he tries to run away... I mean, I just won't care. I'll come out again. If he does likewise, I'll protect my cutting point. And do it again. Because he can't just stop doing this, right? If he's surrounded and he's playing here, this had better live. If it doesn't live, he's dead. Most obvious sentence in the history of ever. But yeah, you can see, like, where's the ice base? Is it here? Is that the ice base? Looks like a dead group. Right? And then so yeah, we just get way too much. But here we got not a lot of territory here because he immediately tried to reduce that. A lot of people like really are very good at seeing that, right? There's a wall, I need to reduce the wall, boom, wall's reduced. But while you were reducing the wall, there was so much of the board still open that yeah, you reduced the stuff up in here, but then we just began building way down there again, right? Like, yeah, you took care of you took care of this stuff, but then the stuff way down over there became a problem and you were too busy up here with this that you couldn't really do anything with the other one, you know? So yeah, we get this game, and then Black's up by a calm 30 points without even having to kill anything. So the game's over. A 30-point lead is a really, really, really hard to come back from, especially if you're aiming for Dawn level. Because you don't want to get that far out of control unless there's weaknesses you can exploit to tighten the gap. Here, my groups are pretty strong. There's really no weaknesses to exploit to do that. So yeah, then we just played here, got some more points. Our lead's increasing. Now he just potentially killed himself, but we don't talk about it. He lived in my corner, that's good. Until he played that one, now this is dead. He had to play here, which is now a co, but I was going to let him live without even having to worry about it. Just play here, here, here. He plays that one, and then perfect. Then do the Leany shenanigans. So yeah, very, very, very straightforward game. In my opinion, right? Very straightforward game. It's just like, yeah, that's the game right there. And you might say, but this is a 5.5 game. Like, yeah, after we actively let him out, after we actively did not kill the bottom right-hand corner, after we gave him this for free. I don't know how you defend against this. This one, I guess. And then just retreat. So we gave him stuff here too, right? And then like we got this one. So it's 30 points. The game's been like 30 points the whole game. Enough of this. Let's go play on Panda. This video is going long. All right. There we go. Got a game. We are white against a 5Q. You'll have to forgive my UI a little bit here. I think I don't have captures being displayed right now because for some reason the latest PandaNet update just broke my ability to capture the program. I don't really know why. But alright, we're against a Sandwin say. In we go. Well, not in, but we're going to approach. He's pincering us. I'm just going to go ahead and go in the corner. Nothing too fancy. So rather than the crazy, like, aggressive stuff here, we have a crazy attempts to somehow connect this whole thing up across half the board. Which is an interesting change. On Fox, there's crazy attempts to kill you across half the board. And then on PandaNet, because they're more influential usually, we have a crazy attempt to connect across half the board. Hane is allowable because what's he going to do? And at this point, I can play here or here. If I play here, he can Hane and he will get what he's looking for. I can play here since there's just nothing to worry about. If he plays here, I take. If he goes here, it's the same. If he goes here, I Hane, it's fine. There's no problems here. Now there is, I will confirm there are now problems. So I'm going, what's the easiest way to get around it? Because he wants to go like into here and into stuff. What's the easiest way around that? Easiest way around that. I'm thinking. I think I might just go and play here. That's like the easiest way to deal with it, right? Done. Now he can't do the Hane or the cut into the take into the things. And now I'm going to play up. Yuppers! But we've already defended here, remember? Remember. So now we will Atari. There are other ways to do this too, but let's do the easiest one. Ladder works for me, so I will small knight this. And now I'll let him connect. I'm not a monster. Okay. Okay. And we're alive. Do I need to play here, though? If I play here, there's like a co-threat still. Do co-threats matter? Do you think the co-threats matter? No, I think this one's better, because then if he ever plays here, I can play here. Yeah, it makes sense. That move actively does not make sense, and if I wanted to kill him, I could kill him right now, because I could, again, just play here into here, and then he has to try to haunt it and not be dead. But then that opens up other things, or I mean, I won't do it. But giving him fourth line territory there is so stupid. Like, you can see the attempts to, like, really grow really fast. Not really aggressively fast, I just try to grow really quickly. So it is a completely different taste from the Foxy crowd. But that's okay. So here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to not... Tell you what. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? There, I made shape. It hurt to play that move, but I made shape. I hope he doubles up. All right, we're just not going to respond to that because now he's just being ridiculous. So we're going to take enclosure. And now biggie moves are, I'm going to do the approaches, represented of course by the 3/3. Maybe keeping him low, maybe getting an extension. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that you don't want to do. You don't want to play here because we just kick you, like so, and then we pincer you 2 space high. That is the classic. Hello, thank you. That is the classic way to deal with this. He's trying to use his 2 stones as influence, but they're not. So I'm going to play here or here. I'm not sure which. Guess I'll play here. And I'm gonna threaten to surround him. This also defends my 3/3. Sure, buddy. Off you go. And now we're just going to go ahead and cap his 2 stones so he can't keep trying to jump and run the weak groups all over the place. Ooh, bad shape. I want to spend some time on this. Check this out. We've got a 2 space jump into a 2 space jump connected with a 3 space knight thingy. Whatever this is called. That is a lot of problems. But, again, if you don't know shapes, then you might be like, he's all connected. And then you might be like, he's got a wall across half the board. Dude, I need to play this way. I need to play this way. No. Nah, buddy. That's not what you gotta do. But more on that later. For now, let's just take next large move. Because we're just picking up territory for free, so, you know, don't look gift horse in the mouth. See? Look at that! Look at that! Isn't that cool? We're just getting, like, all the points we'd ever want. Now, I'm not going to do 2 space into 2 space, because I'm not a psychopath. So I'm going to do a 1 space. Like, I can jump 2, right? I can jump 2 if I'm strong. Now, if you don't know that you've got to be strong to jump further, then you play things like this. Like, he's trying to connect somehow with a large knight, and whatever this is, and the 2 space, and the 2 space, and that. That's just fundamentally wrong. right? Those are just weak shapes. They're just weak shapes. So let's do a little light poking. We're going to start with some very, very, very light poking. What if I just cut through your large knight right now? Something as simple as that. What if I just cut through the large knight? What happens then? Very simple. You see how he doesn't even want a Hane? I'm just going to make a table shape. Because I respect strength. I respect shape. So I'm making a strong shape here. And just like that, he's dead. Because I can, like, launch a poke into here. I can do a complete surround on this group, and he died. He died. Why did he die? Because he's trying to build all of this. Right? Because he's trying to build. He's trying to be a builder. But this definitely overwhelms a lot of players who aren't used to being aggressive and are used to only responding to the aggression. Then you get into this kind of stuff, and then it's like, ooh, scary, scary, scary. I gotta make decisions. I gotta cut through things that just don't make any sense. But I want to teach a broader lesson on invasions here. So let's do a thing here, shall we? What if I play here? I didn't do the 3-3, I did the inside attachment to the 3-3. And I did that because there's a buttload of room over here. There's a stupid amount of room over here. Enough for a complete base. I'm halfway alive. And this is Sente, because if he gives me the small knight, I'm just alive. And then I can again threaten to go through all of these terrible shapes that he made, right? I'm threatening to go through all of the terrible shapes that he just made. And then we just live. He's too busy. He can't even dream of trying to kill us. Look how easily we just walk through the terrible shapes. Literally just walking right on out. That's why you want to beware of the shapes you're making. Around the Q level, hyperextending your brains out is really, really tempting. But once your opponents no longer fear that, and they're like, wait a minute. We don't do that for a reason. Then you crumble. Also, even if this stone was alive, I could literally just play here now and kill the whole wall. Right? We talked about that earlier. Or I could just play here and just be alive. You know? I'm gonna. He's gonna cut me if you give him an inch. I tell ya, if I play here, I bet he cuts me. I bet you he cuts me. If he cuts me, I'm killing a group. If he connects, I will connect myself as well. Up to him. His choice. There goes the cut, like I mentioned. So I have a free wall across the entire board now, because he has to kill off these 3 stones. Also, guess what? Yeah, it doesn't work. Told you I'd kill a group if he cut me. So that went disastrously wrong for our opponent. And then remember, this group here is still completely surrounded. So on face value, that huge attempt to get like areas of the board. Don't get me wrong, I love influence. I still have like a deep respect for influence. I really, really do, especially in today's meta where it's kind of not the thing right now, right? You kind of got to have some bravery. It's like your test of bravery if you're going after influence nowadays, you know? But you can't do it. You can't just like surround half the board with 2 jumps. You just can't. You can't go back and get, what was this, 4, 5, 6, 7th line territory with like a move here and a move on the 7th line. You know? Your shapes matter. Your shapes matter. And when you make the mistake of thinking they don't, then you just flat out don't have a chance against anyone that respects shape. Right? You just, it's like you're playing 2 completely different games with 2 completely different rule sets. It's like, yeah, what version of Go are you playing? Oh yeah, I'm using the latest version of Go. Version 19.60. What version are you using? Oh man, I'm still using version 13 or, you know, whatever. Right? It's like there's completely 2 different rule sets. Don't let him cut through me. Man, that's an old track. How old is this track? Kind of curious. I don't know, around 2010-ish, about 10 years old, it looks like. At least. Maybe even earlier. No, 2008. No, 2009. Track was from 2009. So what's going on here? He's trying to murder me. How utterly rude. Okay, so I target here. He plays here. And I play here. Is that a problem? Could play here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright, Mo. Mo it is. You can cut me here, it's fine. I'll go through them like so. Like, these stones are dead. This group is fan-bloody-tastic, so... There you go. There's his 3-3. Is he alive right now, though? If I play here into here, does he have 2 eyes? No. Okay, so that's probably not a good idea. But, I mean, he's trying to, like, stay in the game by any means necessary. I could play here. Then there's this one, and then, I mean, that's fine. Why am I hesitating? So yeah, I got a lot of solid territory. He's got a couple of bits. Hello? There you go. He's got a couple of bits. He's got this area. Not all of it, mind you. Not all of it, mind you. I can still push on in here and do like Hanes at that point. If I push here and he blocks my Hane and he cuts me, there's an Atari into a descent and these stones die. Yeah, let's poke. He has to play again or he's dead. 1 Hane kills him. Good. Which means that's a forcing move. So this is bad shape still, because this is connected with a small knight. And what have I said more times than you ever want to think about small knights? They can be cut, right? So here we go, it's cut. Now, there are two really easy ways to deal with this. Extend over, he saves. Extend over, he saves. Jump out, he's dead. But let's show you a kind of neat little trick that doesn't involve murdering him across the entire board. I'm going to Hane into a double Hane. He Ataris me. This is a neat little trick for, let's say that I couldn't jump out of here and just kill all the things. Like, you play here, you wrap around into double Ataris, right? Atari into an Atari. And then suddenly, if there was territory here, there isn't anymore. Isn't that sneaky? That can be a really great way. Because a lot of people get into that, they realize, you know, that, I'm just going to extend over again, because I'm talking. They realize that, that's not an Atari, so we're going to ignore it, that, yeah, you can jump away if they extend, and they forget about the Hane into wrapping underneath. Like, there are I've seen so many games sent to me where that's like a really huge endgame thing. Like a game decidedly huge endgame thing. It's like, no, this guy, that is not territory for him. You just have to Hane here. And like all of his points vanish because he didn't spend an extra move to defend, you know? But not you guys. You guys know now. You guys know. You're not making that mistake. Way to go for you. Let's go ahead and talk about some of this because I mentioned it. Let's go ahead and show some of it. He should play here. If he plays here, dang it. So I can play here, and if he dares to Hane back, I cut immediately and kill him. If I play here and he plays here, he's okay, so I'll do it. There is a way forward that does not involve him dying. That was not it. So this game is completely done. I'm just going to go ahead, do a jump cut to review. So see you in a moment. All right, here we are in the review. Toggle coordinates. YKPSX is playing again. We're going to have to look at those games. All right, so like I mentioned, it's all about shape. All about shape. He plays here, plays there, no problem. Sanrinse wants to build, cool. But then you just can't make a wall across the whole board. You want to make a wall here? You can do this one. You can do this one. Hopefully your opponents play this way. I don't think people really play this way anymore. We play this one. This is the one that I go for. Because, as you know, it leaves this as an invasion point. And then it's just like, oh, headache. Oh, sweet, merciful headache. That's a free move. You can't surround it. All you have to do is protect. All you can do is protect against this. This is a ko. Right? Because you can't play here. Otherwise, yeah, that's dead. So you gotta play here. And then if you drop down to try to kill it again, that's a ko. And if you take, you just play this one. And there's no ko worth this. Like, I'm going to approach you. You're an Atari. It's kind of big. It's kind of big. Wait, how did I get an Atari? I misclicked. Lol, I didn't even notice. Bonk. Wow, you're an Atari. You're right about that, bro. You're right, you are an Atari. That obviously should have been there. So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, if you want to try to like do the wraparound thing, then you're good. I recommend personally, not if you are white in this position, don't approach here. They tend to do this, and the game is so silly. Because they've given you Sente twice, so then now you can just be like, well, alright, I mean, if this is the sector line, I can play probably, actually, why am I making a curve? There's no curvature here. It's literally across this line. Wow. So we could literally play here, and we can't be surrounded. People try, though, don't they? Aren't they weird? You probably played this game way too many times. Like, be honest. You've been in this position before, haven't you? I know you have. Like, they'll go back and they'll try to do this one, and then you're just like, okay. And then we just get shape here, like it's fun. And then where's their points? Where's their potential, right? Because, I mean, endgame, you're staring at this, right? Let's say you try to do that or whatever. Endgame, you're looking at this, you're looking at this. And you're already in here. So what does Estimator say? Estimator says go home, you're drunk. Right? It's hard to play this path. It really is. And if you respond to this, and respond to this, and then respond to this, and then respond to this, then what does Score Estimator say? Again, go home, you're drunk. This is not a 12-point game. The fact that we're getting influence in the middle here, it's got to be answered because these are you know, these are Black's points. They're not getting any larger. So yeah, we're not supposed to do it, but you wind up playing the same game over and over again. So I usually just go and play this one. It's slightly inferior because it gives them an enclosure, but it's just a more interesting game in my opinion. I'll like play here into here, and then yeah, this continues forward, right? Yeah, look at that. It's within 10 points now, as opposed to like the other ones. That's my opinion. But I played here, and I just said no, and then he cut me. So the idea here is he wanted to try and make like this kind of thing work again, right? So rather than read out if it does, move, does it now, move, does it now, move, does it now, he played here and I just played here. It's probably not the best move, not the AI recommended move, but it did the job. He has to play like this one now, which means I just get to reduce that later. That's all it means. I mean, it's a free reduction. I get to go back and play here, and then he's got to play this one. Or maybe I want to reduce later more heavily, so I'll play here, and then he has to play this one. And then maybe I play here, when he plays this one. Maybe I play here. Just to get a reduction on this side, you know? Just a few light shapes. Quickly played. You know? So that was the first kind of like, Black, you're playing a little too quick. You need to really get better shape here kind of moment, you know? Second one was here. If I play this one, does he cut through me? Because if he does, he's actually dead. Right? He's actually dead. So he can't cut through me. So he's going to play here. Into here. Into here. Into here. And then I messed up, actually. What did I mess up on? Oh, right. Sorry. Here into here. Into, yeah, just here. That's Seki. We pulled off a Seki. And we did it in Sente, too. How do I know it's Sente? Yeah. How do I know it's Sente? Because he has to play here. Like, he can do this one, sure. He can do this one. That's as far as he goes. But he has to go back and play here now. And that's a lot of really good strength for us. Like, we just got rid of, like, what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15? Like, how many points did we just get rid of? With one measly little Seki. You know? It's good. It's fantastic. Best he can hope for, it looks like, is a Seki. And then, of course, there's also, like, the straight down into this, into that. And then we can go and play something like this one. Right? As long as we have a ladder. A lot of things going on there. Here, you need to run out. You're going to get kicked repeatedly. Now, I mentioned in review, or I mentioned in the game, in review, I would say, if he goes into my corner, it's cool because we got it. Reason being is if he plays here, this cutting point is protected by virtue of G4. So when he goes back to play here, there's no problem, right? He's just not alive in the corner. And if he plays this one, I mean, that's fine too. You can play whatever you want here. I think you can play this one and be fine. Think you can play this one and be fine? Huh. That one you can't play and be fine. I don't think. No, that one I don't think you can play and be fine, unless I'm missing something. I might be. So yeah. So yeah, there's that. He's trying to connect with... He can't. He should, like, try to lean to connect. I know it gives me strength. I don't care. Like, maybe try to lean this way, but if he does it, then maybe this area suffers. Like, there is no good way of connecting up here. Now, we didn't do it in-game, so let's go ahead and show now. One way you could do it is just literally by seeing what you can cut. Like, can I cut here? Looks like I can cut here. That is a huge expansion to my corner. I'm fine with him living if that means that I literally just got a corner worth like... about 22 points? Maybe closer to 25? Plus Comey? 31? Are we at 31 points now because of one corner? That's insane! Where does he have 31 points? Good luck! Good luck trying to find it. So yeah, I'm fine with that. You could also cut... You could also cut here. Because this is requiring a lot of wiggling, but you don't get your 25-point corner at this rate by playing this way. So, you know, the trade-off. You can be more aggressive, but maybe you don't get the points. It's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. So there's that. He tried to connect up. We just cut straight through it. He's trying to get 4, 5, 6, 7th line territory, like I mentioned, off of a large knight into the middle enclosure? That ain't a thing. Come on, buddy. That ain't a thing. So we played here. Best he could do is this one. And then here, here, here. That is absolute best he can do, but as you'll note, it involved giving me a better than 3-3 invasion. You know? A better than 3-3 invasion. So he tried to kill me, I guess, but I mean, his shape was just never gonna have it. His shape was never, ever gonna have it. And then I think this just kills him, because he can't push through and cut here, I don't think, based on nothing. Oh, yeah. That would at the very least kill up those 4 stones. So I was totally right about that. He can play here, I guess. But look how far back we are now. And you have to be careful here, because this one is not one that he can play. So he's got to be very, very careful with this. Very, very careful, indubitably. So there's a ton of just really sketchy Aji back in there. Maybe just play this one now, actually. This is probably the easiest one. Not the 1-point jump. And then yeah, there, even if let's say he could. Let's say these stones are dead. There. Dead. Oh no! Then we're okay still. Because we can play here. Like, are we really okay? Are we sure we're okay? Score estimator failed. Jerk face. Let's say it lives. He plays here, he plays here, I play here, he plays here, here. And let's go ahead and take those off the board, because I think estimator was having trouble with these two things. There we go. Oh, dang it. No, dum-dum. He's alive. No, dum-dum, that's alive too. Okay, it's technically not. Let's go ahead and make that live. There we go. It's alive. Try again. There we go. Conservatively, with nothing happening, him taking all the points, we might be ahead by 40, except a little bit, maybe 30, because this is not really territory. But you get the idea. You get the idea. We're sailing. So he lived. There's that. Yada 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 yada. Like I mentioned here, he plays here. Play here, 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 into here, and then this is all dead. And yeah, that's about all I got to say about this game. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. I actually like this one. This was interesting. We had some crazy people on Fox, and then I had a complete opposite crazy person on Panda. And I got to kind of show why both of those people are just kind of nuts. And how strong shape and knowledge of shape really helps us take advantage of all that crap. I like it. I like it. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.